Hello and welcome back to Blue Lion's Maddening mode. We are on chapter 18? I can never keep the chapter number straight. It doesn't display it anywhere. Or maybe it displays it in the Geralt narration stuff. It probably does, but it's so far away from when you actually fight the chapter. Anyway, it's reclaiming the capital. We're in Ferdiad. And one of the things I like about this is that this map is the same map that you fight Rhea on at the end of Crimson Flower, but it's also completely different because it's not on fire. So I mean, what I like about it is that it's map reuse that doesn't just like straight up reuse it, right? And like it's. When you have identical maps you repurposed, especially when they're for completely different, contexts. Like I've mentioned this before, that there are maps where, like one of them is supposed to take place in like somewhere in the Alliance, and the other one's supposed to be somewhere in Fargus, and then somewhere in the Empire, and it's just like, okay, these are like, how are these all the same place? But in this case, it is the same place, but you get a different vibe, which is like the opposite, and I think that's actually really cool. In that case, because then having the same place but different contexts, in a different like feel for the map, not just because of the difference in the terrain due to it not being on fire, but different types of enemies and objectives, different lighting because one is day and one is night, etc., etc. I think that's the way to do map reuse. Anyway, that all having been said, I am planning to do something a little bit different today than I've been doing with most of this playthrough. So, in general, I wouldn't say that by any means I've been playing the maps slowly, but I've been playing them as something somewhat akin to a route where I just sort of... Like, I don't necessarily kill every single enemy, but I kill most of them, and I try to get, like, if there's any treasure, I try to do that, and that sort of thing. And there are actually a couple guys up here. There's, like, an elixir, a brave sword, and a Wodao. None of which, to be honest, I really need. But anyway, the point is that at this point, we've got a map that is just a defeat boss. The boss is within striking range of our starting area. So I think I'm going to just one-turn it. It's, just mix it up a little bit. And then not have to fight 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 titans. That could be helpful. So yeah, that's my plan. And so the rest of my units are basically... Byleth is going to be doing the job with the Thunderbrand, and then the rest of my units are basically just arranged in such a way that they can, like, get a kill or support that plan. So we're bringing... the usual suspects, including Gilbert. We're also bringing Ferdinand just to stride for these two. We're actually leaving a deployment slot open because we don't really have anybody else who we need to be involved. Dedu is paired up with Dimitri for what that's worth. And yeah, so I'm just going to go ahead and get started.
The preparations are all in place. Time to meet my old master.
I
Ready the Titaness in the streets. Let's give them a welcome to remember.
don't know what old master means. Like some Slither in the Dark thing, I guess, but it doesn't... I don't know.
Advance! Smash that traitor Cornelia and reclaim the capital! I will not lose. I swear it by the blood in my veins.
Okay then. So, first thing I'm going to do is just get a couple kills over here. Sadie's is going to pop this guy.
My work. Ready when you are.
And Ingrid.
I must continue.
Oh, and I should mention, I guess, that Ingrid now has movement +1. Because she got to whatever it is, A plus horse or riding. Sylvain and Marianne are working on that too. Anyway, Okay, next up we're going to stride for these guys.
Thanks.
Ferdinand in, and then they should be able to pick up a kill each. I think this guy gets one rounded by Sylvain, yeah.
Just be careful.
Oh, I think I...
I'll cut through.
Should have attacked from a different spot. Yeah, actually, you know what? I'm just gonna fix that real quick.
What's
So,
the plan?
Yeah, I want to get Felix the support from Sylvain on his attack.
Just be careful. I'll cut through.
Okay. And then we're gonna set up a kill for... Oh, whoops. I gotta
My
do
orders.
the stride first.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm gonna set up a kill for Dimitri, I think. But first, let me just double check.
What's
So my plan is, Byleth is gonna come over here, take this guy out, and then come back to here, right? And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. That all works out. So, Ash. Do that. And then
Leave it to
Dimitri. I guess just... Yeah, that'll work.
The better.
Level for to do, very exciting. Okay, and then we want to rally Byleth. That's important for getting the kill on Cornelia. I guess we'll just put in that, like, there. Support this attack. Not that I really need Byleth to get this XP, but I'm greedy, so... Alright, yeah, sure, Tempest Lance.
I'll do my best. Well done.
Does she even need to use the Thunderbrand? Yeah, probably. I mean, depends on fortunes, but what combat arts do I have on the Greater Sword? Nothing that would kill. There's some chance the Thunderbrand fails to kill, but
It would be nice if we could catch up a little. So this is as far as I could get.
we got it.
I'll use this power for the greater good.
Well, so be it. Still, I'll give you a little gift.
It's over, Cornelia. If you have any last words, now is the time.
Right you are. Very well. I have an old tale that I would like you to hear, if I may. About something that happened 10 years ago.
Tragedy of Dusker stuff coming
Something
in.
Patricia said about how she wished to see her real daughter again no matter who or what she had to sacrifice to do so. And about how I made her wish come true, at the cost of the king's head.
The king's head? You mean Dusker? You monster! You mean to say that my father, everyone, was killed by my stepmother?
That's right. Her family meant everything to her. You certainly know that feeling, do you not? Oh, poor little prince. Unloved by the only
I don't know
mother
why
he
you would
ever
believe
knew.
her.
How pitiful.
How dare you!
There's nothing left for you now. Nothing but despair.
Why would you believe her, though? Like, she's not a trustworthy source of information. Alright, well, whatever. In any case, there you go. After, I don't know how many hour-plus long episodes, thought this might be a nice change of pace. One turn victory, 11-minute episode. Not too bad. Not too bad. So yeah, that will do it for this one. I'm not going to try to fold anything else in, because I'm going to have to do the whole month sort of the monastery stuff, so I'll just have this one be nice and short, and see you next time for the next chapter. Until then.